All right, we're going to do a video. I've got the Zuko and Archie and Bunny out here, and this is more so for Zuko, getting him socialized and around other dogs, especially when there's food around. Sit. Easy. Good. Getting him active and just integrating him in with the other dogs. And I can tell by his body language, he's come a long ways. Down. Okay. He's not just looking over his shoulder the whole time, ready to lash out the other dogs. And he's not as nervous. He's got a lot. He's wagging his little nub more. His body, he's not just like, before he was almost like he was just feeling like he was going to have to lash out at a dog any minute. But his body language is a lot more comfortable now, and he's more focused on me than he is the other dogs. Good. Sit. Good. And I do have e-collars on all of them. I always put e-collars on dogs that aren't mine, because if a fight does break out, the remote collar 99% of the time will stop it. Won't always. Sometimes, I mean, there are instances where it can intensify a fight. That's very rare. Most of the time, they'll head to the hills in the other direction. Easy. Good. You got an eye booger. Good. Sit. Now, one big thing I try to do when I'm giving multiple dogs food is they have to wait their turn. I don't want 3 dogs converging in on my hand to get the same piece of food and being rude. This teaches them a little bit of patience, and they're going to get their treat a lot faster if they have some manners. Okay. Good dogs. Down. Okay, good. Good. Sit. Okay. Come on. Zuko, come here. Archie. No, easy. Good. Good. Okay, come on. So even 3-4 days ago, Zuko couldn't do this and just move around with the other dogs with a pretty relaxed well, as relaxed as his body language can get. He's kind of just a stiff dog to begin with. But he couldn't focus on me, even with food. Sit. He was constantly looking over his shoulder, ready to lash out another dog. Good girl, buddy. So you see, it doesn't really matter the breed. Zuko, if I had to make an educated guess, he's got some Whippet and probably a little bit of Pit Bull in him. We have a Rottweiler and an Archie. Sit. And a Mini Poodle. They can get along, but like Zuko is probably never going to be a dog that you could just, release out of the yard and forget about it, let him go run around with the other dogs. He's going to always be one of those dogs you just kind of got to keep an eye on and a little bit tighter leash on him. Sit. Good. I always kind of compare these kind of dogs to that good buddy you have. He's fun to hang out with, but you just can't take him to the bar with you. You don't know what's going to happen. Come on. Zuko. Good dogs. All right. Very good. What was that? Sit. Good. Down. Down. Just having them lay down like this is big. Down. Because this is a very submissive position for a lot of dogs, especially a dog like Zuko, who isn't comfortable around other dogs. So when he's required, when he's Archie, down, down. When he's required to just lay down with the other dogs, he's not very comfortable. I can tell by his back haunches, they're kind of out and he's stiff. Archie, down. So making him lay down like this, nope, down. It's a very good exercise for a dog like Zuko that doesn't like being around other dogs because it almost forces him to relax. Down. Okay. Good dogs. Good dogs. So there's kind of what I do when I have all of them out. I don't just, it's not like doggy daycare where I release them in here and just let them run amok and do whatever they want. We still have to have some structure, but I'm not focusing on just one dog. It's kind of all of them together and teaching them how to kind of all work in harmony a little bit together. And then at the same time, it shows everybody who's in charge of the show without even having a leash on them or anything. Just my presence. I'm controlling the food. I'm still telling them what to do, still giving them commands, but giving them a little bit of freedom too. Here, Arch, sit. Good boy. Zuko, sit. Good boy. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Toodles.